a large number of tiny spacecraft. If we put large number of tiny spacecraft far above Earth, something will be created. Okay. If we put spacecraft far above the Earth, only because of putting spacecraft, there is something that create, okay, that will produce, and the things that will produce, it reduce the amount of light reaching the Earth. Understandable? Okay, first, which word should be reference word? Uh, spacecraft. What do you think that spacecraft? Yeah, it's up to you there. You can okay, actually Earth and they can use planet as well, like that. That's why if you take a common word, then it's good. Like spacecraft, she has chosen. It's a good. That's why okay, you have taken spacecraft, and now find out the word spacecraft. You don't need to read it. You have to find out the word spacecraft. Okay, it's actually mental exercise, really. It's mental exercise, brain exercise, you can say that make your. Okay, in which paragraph? In second paragraph, we okay in third last line. Okay, we read it. Okay, his scheme would imply up to 16 trillion minutes spacecraft, each weighing about 1 gram, to form a transparent sunlight reflecting sunshade. Okay, to form mean to create. What it creates? It creates a transparent sunlight reflecting sunshade. Okay, which is the word, what it form and what it create? It creates sunshade. Sunshade that is transparent, sunshade that is sunlight reflecting. Understandable? Like for example, if I say there, orange and smooth and expensive scarf. Orange, smooth and expensive scarf. Our head word is scarf. If I say only that orange, smooth and expensive, but still I have not understanding. But if I say only one word scarf, it's understandable. The same case here, form a transparent sunlight reflecting sunshade in an orbit. It means that our answer is a sunshade. Okay, read it further. Million km above the Earth. This could, argues Angel, reduce the amount of light reaching the Earth by 2%. Understandable? Okay, this is your answer in that should be fit in question number 30. Okay, in 31 and 32, place dash in the sea to encourage dash to form. It means that if we put something in the sea, there is a something. There is a something. If we put that thing in the sea, after putting that thing, something will form, something will form, or something will grow and something will create. If we put this thing will produce. Understandable? Okay, now we need to read it after these lines. come to the paragraph number C. The majority of geoengineering projecting so far carried out, which include planting forest in desert and depositing iron in the ocean. If we deposit or if we put iron, if we put iron in the ocean to stimulate the growth of algae, what will be grow? Algae. What will be produced? Algae. If we put iron, algae will produce our foam. Okay. Now come to your question number 30. Yeah. Place iron in the sea to encourage algae to form. Good. Understandable? Okay. Rest of the questions your homework for practice. Okay. Now come to your question number 37, 8, 9, and 40. Uh, we have a list of scientists like Roger Angel, Phil Reich, Dan Lent, and Martin Somer Khan. These are the list of scientists. Okay, the very first work to find out these scientists. Okay, then there will be scientists like a philosopher says that, a philosopher says that, a scientist says that. Okay, first we need to find out the scientist. Okay, now here, see, look here, this is your section 3, passage 3, and this is the first question of passage 3, and this is a second question of passage 3, and this is a third question of passage. If you find the last question of the passage, their answers will be approximately 70 to 80% at the end of the paragraph. Understandable? Like here, Roger Angel, Phil Reich, Dan Lentz, Martin Somercoe. You need to find out these scientists in your passage. You can try from here, like in the third line, in the last third line, there is a Dr. Martin Somercoe. Found? Okay, in G, the second last line, in the start, there is a lunt. There is a lunt. Found? Okay, in E paragraph, in second line, there is angel. Angel found. And in the next line, at the end, there is a Dr. Philresh. Found? Okay, now what we have to do, we have to read the views of these scientists, and after reading the view of the scientist, we need to match with the statement. Which statement is matched with the views of which scientist? Okay, okay, we can read out angel, we can read out Dr. Philresh, we can read out whatever you. Okay, lunch. Okay, lunch. Okay, we need to read out lunch. Okay, lunch says Angel's project would have to operate at half strength, all of which reinforce his view that the best option is avoid the need for geoengineering altogether. Okay, Lund says Angel's project would have to operate at half strength. Hmm? Okay, all of which reinforce his view that the best option is to avoid the need of geoengineering altogether. Okay, this is actually lunch view. Okay, this is a lunch view. Okay, we need to match the view. Number 37, the effect of geoengineering. He talked about the effect of geoengineering. No, geoengineering is a topic worth exploring. Did he say it's a topic of worth exploring? No, it may be necessary to limit the effectiveness of geoengineering project. It can be because he limit mean there. It may be necessary to limit the effectiveness of geoengineering projects. Come here, half strength. Good. Okay. Now we need to write before this statement C because lunch is C. Okay. Lunch is a C. And now one we need to read again. Uh, Okay, Angel, we need to read out Angel. The very first. Angel says that his plan is no substitute for developing renewable energy. His plan is no substitute for developing renewable energy. Okay, okay, now come here. Uh, yes, number 37. The effect of geoengineering may not be long lasting. It should be. He talked about the effect of geoengineering. No, he didn't talk about the geoengineering. Okay, geoengineering is a topic worth exploring. No, and the research into non-fossil based fuel cannot be replaced by geoengineering. Cannot be replaced, no substitute. Okay, renewable energy fuels for fossil based yes, understandable. It means that we should write before your yeah, a the rest of two are your homework. Okay, okay, have you done this? And you didn't do this. Okay, uh, okay, let me check please. This one. Okay. Domestic use of water is 7% in Central Asia and Southeast Asia. While, okay, when you have written while, don't put period or don't put full stop here because while is a connector. Okay, when we put some connector, we put connector so we don't have to put full stop. Okay, that's why while the ratio is bit increase. The ratio is bit increase or ratio is increased because when you have put the word is, then there should be increased round about 15% in Europe, South America and North America. On the other hand, okay, I don't understand here. In Europe, okay, good. On the other hand, the ratio of uh, use is 90%. Okay, the ratio of agriculture. No. Domestic or agriculture, but you should mention water. In this way, we don't know there what domestic problem or domestic products or domestic water. Okay, you need to mention here. Uh, okay, good. Yeah, of course, 100%. Even first, you can make up your mind. For example, you have take one component. Okay, within one component, you can decide that you can write it into two different sentences. Like you can make a comparison between three, and after that, you can make a comparison other in three. Understandable? Yeah. Okay, it's good. And oh, please. Now it's a writing task. Okay. Now we'll do it. today. The charts below show the proportion of British students at one university in England who were able to speak other languages in addition to English in 2000 and 2010. This is a map of 2000. Sorry, this is a 2000 and this is of 2010. There are students of up in a British university. In British university, they speak English language, and there are many students who can speak other languages as well. Like uh, this one, this one match with this, and this match with this, and this match with this match with this, and this match, and this match with this. Understandable. It where? No, no. Actually, we have order. Order. Yeah, we have order, and here this is like that. There is a line, but they don't mention here. Okay. Uh, okay. In 2000, in 2020, student who can speak no other language rather than English, their percentage was 20%, but in 2010 it decreased to 10%. Okay, and now in 2000 there were students who can speak French language. Their percentage was 15%, but it decreased to 10% in 2010. Okay, and they are the people who can speak German language. Their ratio was 10%, and in 2010 it remained same. Okay, Spanish 30%, but it increased to 35%. It's 15%, it's 20%, 10%, it's 15%. Yeah, like there, this one, this, there will be colored. Okay, because it's not original book, it's copied. There will be colored. That's why there is no chance to be confused. Okay, now would you like to write this task here? Yeah, sure, please. कि अगर मैंने if I have to go outside, then I Yeah. Uh, okay, Spanish. You are talking about Spanish. Here, Spanish is 30 and here Spanish is 35. Still, we have a margin to say that there is a difference. Even it's a difference of 5%. Okay, we can write that, then it's good there. If we show some comparison. Okay. Okay, you have written there in 2010 it decreased. What is it? Yeah, you are talking about language. Okay, language is animate or inanimated? Language is animated or inanimated? Our language is not animated. Language is inanimated. When language is inanimated, it will be in passive voice, 100%. Okay, when it is passive voice, then you should write that it is decreased. Understandable? It decreased mean that I decreased, I decreased something. It decreased, Language decreased something, but language is decreased. Its ratio is decreased. Understandable? Okay, around about 10%. On the other hand, the ratio of French language 2000 and 2010 both have a little bit change, around about 15% in 2000 and furthermore German language ratio. The ratio of German language, not war, there should be was not changed. Both are similar, around about 10%. Moreover, in Spanish language, there is a small difference between there is about 5% only. Moreover, uh, in another language, there is also a little bit about 5%. Furthermore, two other languages have also difference. Okay, to some extent, you have written good. But if I write here one line for you, please give it to me. Okay, like there it's 2000 and it's 2010. It's 2010. No other language. Students who speak no other language rather than English. Students who speak no other language rather than English. Okay, it's actually we are talking about the students. Okay, you can write in this way, like you have written here. It's good. In 2000, you have written the ratio of other language. No, the ratio of students. The ratio of students who speak no other language. Okay, the ratio of students who speak no other language was how much percent? 20%. Okay, 20%. That was decreased to 10% in 2010. Here is 2000. In 2000, the ratio of students who speak no other language was 20%. That was decreased to 10% in 2010. And okay, let's see next. French. Students are pupil. You can say pupil are learners. You can use many words. Okay. Okay. Uh, learners who not can speak. Okay. Who are able to communicate in French, also. Okay, learners who are able to communicate in French also was, yes, how many percent? Was 15%, while 15% in 2000, sorry, while their ratio was Decreased,
Yes.
decreased to 10%
10%.
in 2010.
Okay.
Understandable.
Yes.
In this way, like there you can see, I have written only two, and there are many words you can count. Okay.
Thank you.
I summarize data. Okay. Actually, you have not written this as well. That's why it's very short.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I thought we have to summarize it.
Yeah.
So that's why I tried to 150 words. We have to complete 150 words. So
The British students able to speak in 2010, 2000 no other language. Mhm. The British students able to speak no other language.
in 2000 is
Okay,
20%.
in 2000, no other language is 20%. Mhm.
Yeah, it's not make any sense.
Yes, the British students able to speak no other language, or
No
you
other
can say
language,
that the
yes.
ratio of British students, the
Yeah.
ratio of British students able to speak no other language is 20% in 2000. This is actually a time.
Okay. Yes.
2000 is the
Time.
either write it in the beginning of the sentence or write it at the end of the sentence. Understandable.
Okay.
While in 2010, like this is a beginning of your sentence. Okay, this is right. While in 2010, it decreased to 10%. On the other hand, students able to speak French language, okay, the ratio of student who are able to speak French language is 15% in 2000 and decreased to 10% in 2010. Same as speak to German language in 2020 is same. Mhm.
And 10%.
Okay, a little bit you can say that a mistake in such structure, but overall you have written good. The Spanish language in 2010 is okay. The Spanish language in 2010 is 30%. The people who speaks, actually this percentage is of students. Understandable. But it increased here. It is increased because we are talking about the ratio is increased to 35% in 2010 rather than another language to speak in 2010. Another language that is spoken in 2000 is 15% and it's also mm, while it's no it's while it is increased up to 15%. So the mostly language spoken in British students, something wrong actually. Like you have not mentioned where you should put subject and then verb and like that. This is actually to some extent mistakes you have done. Other than you have written good as well. It's right. Okay. Today we'll do some practice about listening as well. Have you made practice at home?
Yes, sir. Test one. I think section this one.
Yes, section one.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only test one.
It's yeah, test one, section one. It's it's not complete here. It's completed on the next page. Complete you done?
I listen it half.
Okay, you listen it half.
It's audio or
Yeah, it's audio, of course. Before that, should we do some practice of speaking?
yes, yes, sir.
You done or not? No?
No. If you homework and is written practice.
You didn't do any task at home.
No. I just listening audio, but I'm not.
Okay. We did 5 questions yesterday, and today, yes, you learned this question or not?
I learned it, but I thought that it's not a homework. So, but I'll
Okay.
try to answer.
Okay, you consider that it's not homework,
Yes.
but it's homework because whatever I'll teach you, it's understood. It's your homework.
Okay.
Uh, okay, your next question. Yesterday we done that. What kind of facility do you have in your hometown?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next question. How your hometown looks like? How your hometown looks like? We did this or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
We did this, okay? What kind of people live in your hometown? What kind of people live in your hometown? I should write here. So, okay, can you tell me that what kind of people live in your hometown?
What kind of
Yeah.
in language or other?
No, overall. Okay, what kind of people live in your hometown? Okay, okay, you can write there. People of my hometown are very hospitable, very hospitable. Okay, resilience. Okay, social, kind-hearted, and generous. People of my hometown are very hospitable, resilience, resilience, okay, resilience, social. Resilience means they are very dear and very brave. Okay, in all matters, for example, there's some calamity, and they participate, and they invest their efforts, they invest their economy like that generously, actually. Understandable. Okay. Have you written this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, your next question. Uh, okay, how often do you visit your hometown? How often do you visit your hometown. Okay. How often do you visit your hometown? I spend my weekend. Okay. I spend my weekend and all events in my hometown with my friends and family. Okay. I spend my weekend and all events in my hometown with friends and family. Understandable? Okay. How your hometown can be developed? How your hometown can be developed? Okay, how you can develop your hometown? Yes. Okay. And hmm. Hmm. Good. And and Okay, a holistic approach, a holistic approach involving collaboration between government and private sector is crucial. Okay, we need a holistic approach. We need a holistic approach with the collaboration of government and private sector for the development of infrastructure, industry, transportation, recreational areas, and healthcare centers. Okay. Okay, now we'll do some practice of listening because it's very necessary. So, first, you need to read out the transcription of section 1. Okay, section A. Okay, you can read it from your mobile as well. Uh, okay, first, okay, if you have book, it's good. If you don't have, you can take my book. Only section 1. Test 1 and section 1, not section 2. Only section 1 you need to read out section 1.